What is up, guys and gals? I'm Bethesda, and I am so excited to bring you guys my trailer breakdown for the Fallout 4 gameplay combat trailer. Without further ado, get right into the breakdown. So first of all, you can see Nuka-Cola bottles here. You can see the gas is pretty low considering the time that Fallout 4 ended, or the time that the Great War happened and Fallout 4 started. And he's also got the custom laser musket as well as his furry companion. What's interesting is that I don't remember seeing any kind of boots like that on a Vault-Tec suit. I'm guessing that he put those boots on himself. I don't think those boots actually come with the Vault-Tec suit, unless they are. If they do come with it, I need to go back and look at the Todd Howard E3 presentation that they did.
Ready to fuck some shit up?
That is really interesting. I'm wondering if you can actually like talk to your dog more deeply than just what he said when he first found the dog in the E3 demo. I'm guessing you could tell him stuff like, "Oh, let's go fucking shit up," or "Hey, let's go passive," or "Hey, go over there and bark at that thing." I'm just wondering if they're gonna have more commands for the dog rather than just, "Hey, go grab this." I'm also wondering if you could talk to your dog more deeply than the stuff in Fallout 3 in New Vegas. So first things first, he's wearing some kind of raincoat. I mean, the game does take place in Boston, which gets pretty rainy most of the time. So, I mean, this attire is pretty accurate to the setting of the game. He's also got a lead pipe. I'm not really sure what that thing on his belt buckle is, though. Of course, the dog looking cute. Um, this is pretty interesting. It looks like some kind of leather trench coat with rain boots, and then he also has it looks like a was it a new gen metal helmet. Because in the old metal helmets looked pretty much like that, only I don't think they had a red line on them. But I know they had like a visor right here. And he's also got a plasma pistol too. It looks to be upgraded a little bit. And then this just looks like a spacesuit. Like there's no denying that with the helmet look and like the gas like tube going in there. He's also got looks like just an upgraded energy weapon. I'm really not sure which energy weapon that would be. And then this is interesting. I guess Crossdressers is gonna like this game because not only did he put a dress on himself, but he also put high heels on. He's also got looks like an upgraded super sledge with or just a sledgehammer with like a hydraulic part right there. And then this is beyond cool. This is like some straight out of Dead Rising shit. He's got a suit on, and he's also got a teddy bear helmet on, or just hat on, and like part of it, you can even see part of his face in the upcoming part. You see his face right there, and he's also killing a blood bug, and we'll come back to that later. Another thing I wanted to focus on is the critical hit. I'm guessing that if you get enough kills in bats, or you just get enough kills in general, you can execute a critical hit, instead of just like randomly getting them. Maybe they're just running. I'm guessing this is where he found the dog in the E3 demo, so this is probably pretty close to where the game starts. I'm guessing probably like half a mile, or probably like 25% of a mile. Here, you can see here he's cranking up his laser musket, and the laser musket takes 2 shots. I'm not sure you could shoot one at a time, like pew pew, or it just goes all in one thing, like just pew. But I guess we'll have to wait and find out. And he also, you can see that instead of there being lines for the enemies, they're just squares now. And he got, I guess it's possible to get 1,000 experience from stuff. I think there, no, I'm pretty sure it was just the hundreds. No, it was thousands in the last game, but yeah, you can get 1,000 experience in this game too, which is interesting. It doesn't say out of what you actually have. Like in the other game, it would say this much out of this much you need to level up, but now it's just saying here you got 8 experience for killing that raider scum, which is another interesting thing because in Fallout 3 they were just raiders. There wasn't like different levels of raiders. It reminds me of Borderlands a little bit. How there was like the raider marauder, and then there's like the captain or raider and stuff like that. But now Fallout's going into that basket. So he lights this guy up, who's just a normal raider, with his SMG, and then he completely destroys this guy's arm. Now this part here is interesting because that raider looked like a homeless guy, but this raider looked really messed up. Like this guy looks like some scary movie shit. He's got a hood on, he's got like barbed wire and spikes on his hand, and then he got a pole cube, I guess. I guess he was gonna try and hit a guy with an SMG with a pole cube, but This guy gets his arm completely shot off. I'm wondering if you can actually shoot out body parts and have enemies stay alive this time around, rather than just, um, you know, having to kill someone to blow off their limbs. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Now he's fighting a Yao Guai, which is awesome to see Yao Guais in this game because they look terrifying in this game. I know they were in New Vegas' DLC, and I know they were in Fallout 3, but these ones look really terrifying. I think we might be coming up against a new kind of Deathclaw. And his gun, this like it looks like a steampunk assault rifle the way it's set up. Like it looks bulky and big, and it's got nuts and bolts everywhere. It just doesn't look like something you'd find in today's world. And here you can see a sentry bot going up against raiders, which is cool to see factions fighting factions now. There's also a grenade indicator down there, which is cool because I remember the grenade indicators in Fallout 3 in New Vegas. They didn't show like a grenade; they just showed like I think like a line or like some sort of like line design. But in this game, they actually show like there's a grenade right there. Here's a grenade symbol. And he's also rocking a full auto sniper rifle. This is interesting because not only does he get a hit marker, which is awesome to see in Fallout, he also only gets 3 experience for that kill. So I'm wondering if he's in a like if he's level 10, he's in a level 5 area, if you'll get less experience, kind of like in Borderlands. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. And he also has a hold. There's also a hold breath thing down here. So Fallout's pretty much turning into a first-person shooter while also being a third-person role-playing game in an open world. The physics in this game look really, really cool, how the guy just fell off like that. And also, you can see the enemies are above him, so it gives you an indicator when they're above or at the same level as you. Okay, this is interesting, because I'm pretty sure in the last scene with the sniper rifle, he was somewhere around this area, this port. And he's also pistol whipping this guy, which is freaking awesome. Pistol whipping seems to do a lot of damage, so I'm guessing if you are like face to face with an enemy, you might as well just pistol whip him in the face. And like the physics of him getting hit in the face looked really, really good. And now he's fighting a behemoth. Oh shit. But it's interesting because if he's fighting a behemoth, then these supermutants either are a new breed, it's like a 4th generation supermutant, or they're from Vault 87. Or there's just, like I said before, there's a new FEV somewhere, and there's a new breed, a new generation of supermutants. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But his plasma rifle looks completely upgraded. Like this shit is full auto, and it has a sight on it, which is really cool. This Myra Queen is really gonna mess him up right now. You can see his health has a red line on it. I'm guessing this is because radiation has taken. He has enough radiation to take away some of his health. And also, when he gets hit, it gives him like a shitload of radiation. So radiation can be given to you from like enemy attacks and just the environment itself. That was probably one of my favorite parts of the entire trailer. That looked so clean. The way he smacked him with a baseball bat. I remember in Fallout 3 in Vegas, you just kind of smack someone and they'd fall over if you killed them, or they just kind of take it. But in this game, you hit someone in the face or the body, like they're gonna feel it, and it's gonna look real, which is really, really awesome. Okay, here you could see one of our first looks at one of the cyborgs, or not cyborgs, the androids of this game. I remember when this game was being like, what's the word? When this game was being leaked. And they were like, everyone was thinking about Boston. Everyone thought, oh, Fallout 3 had some like people from Boston, and they were androids. And if this game is going to take place in Boston, it's got to have androids. And yeah, there's androids in this game. I'm just wondering if some of them are good and some of them are bad, because these synth guys, I'm pretty sure are a faction, or they're a faction of androids, or they're just like a certain kind of android that is bad. Like these ones are the bad androids. There might be good androids, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. I'm also wondering if you can also get android parts on your body. That'd be really, really cool. Okay, this is cool, because in Fallout 3 in New Vegas, when a dog bit you or when your dog bit someone else, they kind of just bite the air near them or bite their leg and then kind of go through them. But in this game, like when your dog attacks something, like he puts them on the floor and bites them. And that doesn't look human, that looks like a ghoul to me. Okay, so he's using a critical hit to attack a veteran or raider veteran. And of course he's in the Fat Man, like one of the coolest guns in any game ever. And this quarry looks to be like an enemy quarry, because whenever I see this quarry, it's always being blown up or some shit. Okay, there's a couple things here. One, that raider looked crazy. Like he had a bunch of shit on him. And also, I'm guessing the indicator in the top right is he's injured somehow. I'm not sure how, but it probably means he has a broken bone or he's close to being dead because his HP is super low in this picture. And he's obviously shooting that guy with the shotgun, which is really cool. So he completely destroys this super mutant brute. Gets a decent amount of XP for it, and like the blood coming out of that looks really really good. So now this area looks so awesome. Like look at this area over here, like the city. I'm not sure if this is some kind of like it looks like it looks like that part in the trailer, the first trailer for this game, where the Protectron's walking around and going clink clank, and that looks like the area is in. This looks like a port, or like a shipping yard or a cargo yard, and super mutants are obviously here. Super mutant skirmisher. I'm not sure if it's just a super mutant or just like a faction of super mutants. Probably just a super mutant, like rank. And also his pistol is fully auto in this, so I'm guessing he upgraded it. Okay, this is interesting because I think there's first of all he has a grenade indicator right there. I'm guessing this game finally decided to put in a grenade indicator, and then he's fighting super mutants on a platform moving down. And let me skip forward a little bit more. Like the destruction looked really cool too. Like he blew that and like the cover came off. I 100% doubt that the whole game will be destructible, but I'm guessing that some areas of the game will be destructible. And he's also, I think he's fighting with super mutant in this picture too, or in this video. So maybe there's a like going to be another quest where you have to help a super mutant out, fight other super mutants. So maybe super mutant in there is like a first generation, so he's actually able to talk and communicate and tell the protagonist, "Hey, we need to go kill all the stupid muties." But I'll have to wait and see. Okay, this is another interesting one because those rad scorpions completely went underground and are ready to screw some shit up. And this laser rifle is completely full auto. I think it's called a scatter laser rifle. Another thing is like that rads looks really weird. Like the symbol for it looks really weird. Like I think it's a greater than, yeah, it's greater than symbol. Yeah, no, it's less than symbol, right? Yeah, it's less than symbol. Alright. Again, he's fighting a Snith. Snith. I don't know how to pronounce that. But you can see here he's getting completely destroyed, and also his health is low because of radiation somehow. So that's interesting. He plugged in. I'm not sure. It's probably like a fusion cell of sort. But it could also be a key. Most chances a fusion cell. And then he gets into this suit. Another interesting thing is, back in the day in Fallout 3 New Vegas, like we all knew, you could carry around power armor like in you and then put on something else. But in this game, power armor is actually like a mech suit, which is really cool to think about. Death claws look serious in this game. Like they look terrifying. Holy shit. They look like dinosaurs with their spines looking up and stuff. They just look really clean and deadly. Also, it shows here and on the left, it shows his rads, and then even more over to the left, it shows the HP level. And if you go over to the right, it shows his core. I have no clue what that could mean. I think it means overheating, but I could be wrong. And his AP probably is a mixture of like VATS and like I remember when he used his jetpack later in the trailer, his AP went down some more. Also his ammo count. I'm guessing the yellow suit part over there means his like damage take. Like if the Deathclaw hit him in like the arm, then it would like glow red or some other color. And then it completely destroys his Deathclaw in the next frame. And also the gun is looking red, which is weird to think about. A big explosion, big and loud. I'm guessing this is a death animation, or he hits you and then he throws you to the side and you lose a bunch of health. But most chances this is a death animation. So the Deathclaw brethren got some revenge for the last scene. Okay. He gets stabbed and then he pops up in this arena. Now, it's pretty much all confirmed that there's no way you're not going to be able to enter this arena. Like, you can't just have an arena where you can just watch. Like, you are going to be able to go into this. So you can either watch arena fights or be a part of them, which is really cool. I know they've had that in other Fallout games, but this one looks really clean. It looks like a stage, and people are watching. I know the Thorn had that in New Vegas, but it wasn't really as in depth as this one's looking to be. It looks like a stage, and people are actually paying and like betting on this too. I'm also wondering if that's Piper, the companion that you can also have. I know she helps you get into Diamond City, so I'm wondering if this arena is in Diamond City. But also to the right, you could see a guy announcing stuff, kind of like Bruce Wilford and his brother when they do "Let's Get Ready to Rumble" and it's time. But we'll have to wait and see. Also, Booty. So he kills a Protectron in this scene in Dogmeat. As you can see again, he can command Dogmeat. Another weird thing is when you're in third person, you have a dot for a reticle, and then when you're in first person, you have the crosshairs. But of course, hit markers still pop up either way. So here, this is really really interesting because he's shooting this ghoul with the SMG, and like whenever the ghoul gets hit, he like reacts to each hit like he's taking it. You didn't see this really in Fallout 3 unless you like crippled a bone, but in this game, whether or not you're crippling bones, like they will react to your shots, which is really cool. So he gets hit by this blood bug. I doubt this kills you, but it definitely screws you up somehow, either with radiation or like a long-term effect. I'm guessing the blood bug is going to be like the new Cazador of Fallout. This scene is amazing. It probably pisses off a lot of parents. Like he destroys that raider with the sledge. Also, his body armor is completely like decked out too. More physics, and you can see down there in the bottom where his map is. It looks like to be an industrial area over to the right. So he calls in a vertibird, and as you can see, the vertibird looks a lot like the offspring in real life. Like the vertibirds looked a lot different in Fallout 3 and New Vegas, but excuse me. I'm wondering what he had to do to get one of those flares, because if I skip forward a little bit, like the guy in the pilot seat was not Brotherhood. He didn't look Brotherhood. I'm wondering if like what he has to do to get that offspring or vertibird to come pick you up. I'm wondering if you have to like steal it, or you're part of a faction that goes against the Brotherhood, or you're with the Brotherhood and that guy was with the Brotherhood, but like he just wasn't wearing the armor. But we'll have to wait and see. And also to the left, you can see what the terminals are going to look like in Fallout 4. Definitely a lot more green and a lot more bright. I noticed that the color palette of this game is a lot brighter, a lot more out. And also in this next scene, he opens up the rocket launcher, so he can. Oh, it's actually called the junk jet in this game. That's right. So he launched. I remember they showed the junk jet, like how you can upgrade it. Excuse me again. So he shows the junk, or this scene has the junk jet in it, and I remember he was upgrading it in the weapons, like not the weapons demo, but like the weapons part of the demo. And also, you can see what the cap symbol is going to look like in Fallout 3 or Fallout 4. The cat symbol looks a lot like the symbol for Fallout Shelter. It's also showing he can carry 210 pounds. He has a vodka, a typewriter, alien toy, or toy alien, a toaster, and teddy bears. And it shows the weight and value of teddy bear. And it also shows what's actually in the junk jet. So he has a bowling ball, a bowling pin, a camera, a bourbon, baseball, baby rattle, ashtray, alarm clock, and an adjustable wrench. And he kills a raider with a teddy bear. Awesome. This is definitely something that confused a lot of people, how he's attacking the Brotherhood. But then again, the NCR was like the main faction in Fallout New Vegas. Like it was known as the Good Faction. And in the trailers for it, they had the character attack the NCR. So this could just be for the demo. I'm guessing the Brotherhood is going to be like a main force in this game because they throw a lot of emphasis, and they're also on the box art for this game. And usually, like the main faction of the game is on the box art, kind of like Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3. But I'm wondering if you can either side with the Brotherhood or side with like a different faction against the Brotherhood. But it's my guess that Brotherhood is going to be the good guys still. I mean, or they're rogue and they're against you somehow. This is interesting. I'm wondering why he's attacking the Brotherhood, what this could mean for Fallout. There's a jetpack in Fallout 4. I thought this was only a modding dream. Like, when I saw this for the first time, I lost my shit. Like, I picked up my shit and I lost it. This is completely awesome and just over the top for a Fallout game. If you listen closely, you can hear the raiders like screaming and like talking and communicating with each other. What is really cool is usually when raiders talk to each other in the previous Fallout games, they were they would just say "kick ass" or they would yell at you and tell other raiders to come attack you. But in this game, they seem to communicate a lot more, coordinate with each other. So, Brotherhood airship is crashing. I'm wondering if the protagonist did this or he's just witnessing it. I'm guessing he's witnessing it because it seems like a big goal for one guy. There's also a marker down here that shows like a quest, so maybe this was a quest. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Again, he destroys the Brotherhood. Vertibird, or he's just attacking the Brotherhood in general with a missile launcher, it looks, and then this thing blows up. And then the last scene of the entire breakdown I'm going to cover is just a laser coming down and destroying whatever part of the wasteland that was, and the smoke from it goes everywhere. Kind of like how the Fallout 3 trailer was, how it showed the nuke going off in Megaton. And this thing looked a lot like the Fallout New Vegas gun, where you point it and then like a laser comes down. But this one takes away take from the other one, because this one completely destroys whatever it looked at and everything around near it. And that's like probably like a couple thousand feet of radius for that explosion.
It's good to be back.
Again, he talks to his dog. I'm wondering if you can actually do that in-game more. He's also wearing wrist pads and shoulder pads too, which is cool. There's more layered armor showing off. And that is it for my breakdown. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and a comment. And if you're sub if you're new. I'm Dead2by2 and I'm signing off.